Today's episode of the Tourpreneur podcast is kindly sponsored by Checkfront, the booking platform trusted by over 5,000 tour and activity operators around the world. This month, Checkfront is offering an exclusive 90-day free trial for tourpreneurs. Find out more at checkfront.com/tourpreneur.
Welcome to the Tourpreneur podcast. Travel industry veteran Shane Whaley will take you on a journey with fellow tourpreneurs, sharing their tips, ideas, insights, and success stories to inspire you to make your tour business the best it can be. And now, here is your host, Shane Whaley.
Welcome back to Tourpreneur. It's day 13 of our 30-day Things to Do Tour Operator Challenge with Checkfront. Ryan is back with us today. How are you, Ryan?
Doing good, Shane. Thanks for having me on again.
Absolute pleasure. What have we got on the docket for today?
On day 2, we talked a lot about automation. So I thought for today, we dig in a little bit further and specifically look at automating guest emails. Now, it's a big topic and there's lots of savings for time that can happen with automating emails. You know, one thing that I hear commonly from customers is that it can help avoid miscommunication too. So if you forget someone's name, it's easier to use some sort of template and then have just those fields being entered in.
Yeah, I think this is an important one because I know myself when I've booked a tour, for instance, there's nothing better than, the day before getting an email from the tour operator saying, hey, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Don't forget the meeting place is at such and such square. Please be there by, 10 to 10. I think that really helps, those reminder emails. And you give 3 here, which is the confirmation email, which of course is crucial because we don't get that. You think it hasn't been booked. The reminder email, which I think is really important, especially if there are things you want them to bring or to be aware of. And then of course the thank you email. We talked a little bit about guest feedback, but also thank you email is very important, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you email is a great time to ask them for reviews or feedback. It's also just to kind of let them know that you appreciate them, booking with you in the first place. And on the reminder email, there's obviously things that they might need to bring going to the experience, but there might also be details that they haven't filled out yet on their guest form or on a waiver to make sure all those things are done ahead of time. So it's as smooth as possible once they arrive on site.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of creating automated guest emails, what tools are out there to help us with that?
Most booking systems, modern booking systems, will have a notification system built in. They'll often include things like personalization, rich text editing, which will help with formatting, and hyperlinks, so you can keep the links looking nice and pretty. But beyond that, if you aren't using a booking system, you could also look at the email tools you might already be using, like Google or Outlook, and they might have a feature called email templates. And with email templates, you can save most of the content and then just insert the information you need to, so the customer's name, the booking date. But again, a booking system is going to automate a lot of that for you. So you'll get the most power out of having a booking system for automating emails specifically.
Yeah, that's something I don't really think about so much. Like I know with booking platforms, you get the confirmation email, but I never really think about how you can send up reminder emails and also the all-important thank you email as well. So again, this is all part of the housework we have to do here, right? I mean, this is the tasks we have to do in the 30 days to get us set up right for 2021. So this is a very important one.
Mm-hmm.
Marvelous. Well, thank you very much for coming on to today's episode.
My pleasure.
Thanks for listening to the Tourpreneur podcast. Be sure to visit tourpreneur.com to join the conversation and access the show notes, including links to the resources mentioned on today's episode. This is Tourpreneur.